the first of two, possibly three shows that I'm doing. Actually, I'm doing it from the prawn farm. Today is the day. I try to choose one day a week to go out and have dinner or lunch. Not so much breakfast, but dinner or lunch, and then I incorporate my dinner and lunch or lunch in with my daily chores. So if I'm going out for dinner, I have to have all my chores done before 5 o'clock. But I don't like to do that because by the time I get home from dinner, it's like 8 o'clock and I still have to take a bath. And typically last month or so, I've been going to sleep I try to be in bed by 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30. And then I'll wake up around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and make my long distance phone calls. And then I'll go back to sleep till recently I sleep till 5:30 or 6 o'clock. And then I'm up. That's it after that. And I don't take a nap anymore. I got myself conditioned from working that I no longer need a nap during the day. In fact, yesterday I exhausted myself for 8 solid hours without taking a break. A 3 or 4 minute break for water twice and a 5-minute break to sit down. And I probably moved myself, literally, it depends on how you consider how you pick up weight. Like I was emptying out the cargo container. So if you grab a box that weighs 30 pounds at the back of the cargo container and you walk it 20 feet to the front of the cargo container and then put it down on the ground in the container and then jump down 2 feet to the ground and then move that box another 20 feet. Did you move 30 pounds of weight or did you move an unlimited? You'd have to figure it out in calories or energy. But I estimated that I moved somewhere between 15 and 20,000 pounds of weight today out of the container and then put it back in the container. And at 3 o'clock, I was tired. We were out there at 8 o'clock in the morning. At 3 o'clock, I was tired, but I wasn't done until 4. And then I took a bucket bath, and then, I have an update on the rebar bender. But that's not what this show is about. I think I'll do the update from the rebar bender when I do the prawn farm. Live from the prawn farm, the best buffet in Tagbilaran City at the best price. And today their options are spectacular. So one of the things I want to talk about is the great Barry Jordan. And the great Barry Jordan is becoming quite a powerhouse, a phenomenon on YouTube recently. And well, he should be. There's a lot of reasons I like Barry Jordan. And then there's a lot of things that I see in Barry Jordan that shows his higher intellect. And one of them, this is undeniable. Well, one of them is his ability to remember every word to the songs that he sings. Every word. And every nuance when there's a 5-second delay between like one sentence or verse and the other, he'll be doing something else and then he'll go like that. And he knows he's got the timing to that oddball word that's going to come in 5 or 6 seconds after the verse ends. He's got an incredible intelligence for song memory. I can't do anything like that. I could listen to the same song 10,000 times. I don't even know the words to Merry Christmas or the national anthem. I mean, maybe at one time I did, but I no longer remember that. But he's singing these country and western songs to his girl, and she's talking to him, and then he goes, "Ugh," and there's another word ready to, and he spits out that errant word that's after the sentence, 5, 6, 7 seconds after that. It's an amazing thing. That's one thing I find amazing about the great Barry Jordan. And the second thing, when he's on a roll, and he's rattling off things that one particular blogger has said or done or tried to do to him, he's not following the script, and he rattles them off one right after the other. I've seen major players, I don't want to tell you where, but major players that can't run through the punch list like Barry does. And he definitely trolled the trolls yesterday and the day before and the day before that. Now I don't know where the truth starts and the truth stops with Barry Jordan. I have no idea. Everybody knows what they want to be the truth, but so far, I think he's just trolling, and he's doing a Class A job at that. Don't make any mistake about it. He's trolling hard. He's trolling for the big game, and he's reeling them in. If you just pay attention to the YouTube genre, and one of the trolls that popped up yesterday, who swore he was on off YouTube, never coming back, never gonna happen. That's it. Last show, three times in one day. That little fella from he lives in a lot of different places. He switched residents twice in the last 2 weeks, but that guy swore, I mean, absolutely, he was certain that he was never coming back on YouTube. My last show, 3 shows in one day as the last show, and then Barry dragged him back on. Barry, you are an excellent troll. Now, getting back to whether or not what Barry says is true, I don't know. I have no idea. People are asking me on Skype, they're asking me on Facebook, they're asking me in comment sections, they're asking me even in an email. I got an email. Is what Barry Jordan said is true? I don't know. I don't know. I've been working 8 hours a day, 7 to 8 to 9 hours a day sometimes, and then coming, taking a bucket bath, and then cooking, and then with ordering the rebar bender, which I have a big update that I'm going to do in about 20 minutes when I do my prawn farm live stream from the prawn farm. I'm going to show you the great buffet today. Unbelievable. The best buffet combination of foods that they've had, for me, my opinion, in a month, 5 weeks I've been coming here, and at least one day a week. So I'll go over that in the buffet. I'm going to put down a listing, and when I end this live stream, I'm going to list the next one as ICM Mall Buffet, Prawn Farm, the best in the city of Tagbilaran. And then I'll go over the items. Now, it's still early. It's only a little after 11 o'clock. It gets crowded in here around 12, so I'll try to end this stream in a few minutes. And what I did today, I went out, I forgot it was Halloween. That really stinks. That when you forget it's Halloween, it means something else. How could a person forget? How could a person from America forget that Halloween is October 31st? I forgot all about it. Yesterday I was working, And the children came by with their little bags and happy and prancing around. I'm going, oh shit! I forgot to buy candy. I forgot it was Halloween. Well, we made up for that today. I got a couple of different. I didn't know what to buy them, so I bought a box of these things. There's some kind of jelly sticks. It seems that the children, when you give them money, they'll go next door to the Sari Sari store, and they'll buy these jelly sticks, or they'll buy the little cups like that with the jelly in it. So if that's what they like, that's what they're gonna get. And I don't know how many are in here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up in a few minutes, and I'm gonna give, let's see how many we have, 200 sticks. I think I'll give, there's 4 people in the back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'll give out 4 or 5 sticks. Let me find out how many people are in the restaurant, and I'll give each one of them 4 or 5 sticks. And then if there's 20 people, that'll give me 80. I'll take up 80 pieces out of that. Amigo, Ray Vincent, when you come, Hollyhoag, when you come back, I'll find out how many people are in here, and I'll give out accordingly. I want to save over 100 for the children on the block. I'd like to give the children at least 2 each day. So there's only like 20 children in my immediate area. So if I saved 80, that would be enough. Amigo.
Yes, sir.
Hollyhoag. Hollyhoag. How many people are working in the restaurant today?
I think 26, sir. 26.
20?
26.
20 people?
26 people.
26 people.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Salama. So I would give the kids the jelly beans, but Barry, he's been trolling and kicking butt and taking names. He is on a roll, man. Now, again, don't ask me if what Barry says is true. I have no idea. Some of it probably true. I don't know where truth starts and stops on YouTube anymore, unless I'm telling you the truth. Like, I heard a troll yesterday talking about me. He doesn't know anything about me, but yet he was talking about me. But yet he's doing it behind the safety. And let's just call it what it is. The safety of a screen and a keyboard. In real life, I happen to know for a fact that troll crawls up into a little ball, like a little girl, and goes, see? See how he gets? See how he gets? He's the same way on YouTube. That guy, he will never, ever, ever, ever say those things to my face that he says on YouTube. And yet he has no trouble at all calling out the great Barry Jordan. Now let me give you my opinion about the great Barry Jordan right off the get-go. We hear the great Barry Jordan. Great Barry Jordan is just telling you straight up front. He's not going to fool around, and what he wants to do. And I think Barry is a serious scrapper, as opposed to the other guy that's probably never got into a street fight in his entire life, for fear that if he loses, the guy is going to keep pummeling him, which is what a street fight is about, till he gets hurt, seriously hurt. So he's not going to fight with Barry, and I don't give him not even a chance, not even a snowball's chance in Hades. I don't give that guy a snowball's chance in Hades to win a fight between him and Barry Jordan. And that's why, thank you, Yak and Vet, And that's why he does that. Because not Barry, the troll, he knows he's never going to do it. And he feels that he has an advantage. Now this is true. He keeps saying, get off my channel. You're a troll. You've been a troll for a long time. I remember you from a long time ago. Get off my channel. He's been threatening Barry with jail for a very long time. So this is what he figures. He figures he's going to go there to Barry, and the police are going to be in tow right behind him. And then he's going to get Barry to come out of the house or out of wherever he is, start an altercation, and the police will be there. Like that movie Jack Reacher when he had to fight and the police were there 45 seconds later. That's what that's the plan of the troll. So Barry, if you're watching, that's what I think. I mean, I know damn well he's not going to fight you in a street fight. That would be suicidally. Is he ready to commit the harikari? You know, did he go to Japan and study the harikari and say, look, I don't like the way they do it with the sushi knives, but let me go commit the harikari with the great Barry Jordan. That's what I was thinking. So I think he's going to have the police with him, hiding or, parked halfway down the block. The police will be there, available, and then when Barry comes out, and then if a fight starts, then I think he'll have Barry arrested for, if nothing else, a fight. Now, I don't know if Barry's in trouble to the degree that the troll says he's in trouble, but the troll has a lot of ideas. One of the ideas that the troll went through yesterday, I don't know where he gets this from. I have no idea. The two girls I took out for breakfast, right? I listen to the troll's channel because it gives me great pleasure to know that guy has nothing going for him in his life at this point. Nothing at all. He's got nothing to look forward to if he comes back to the Philippines. I don't think it would be a good idea for him to come back to the Philippines based on what I know that's going on behind the scenes. And then to further that, what life does he have where he is? No life here and no life there. So it gives me great pleasure to hear Barry drag this troll out of retirement, only to hear the guy lie about like 6 or 7 major things. He lies about everything. I'll give you a perfect, for instance. He's got a new name for me. He calls me Mr. Turmeric. And he goes, I know why Fazio wears his handkerchief down over his left eye. It's because he has a tumor over his left eye. That's a lie. Can I get you to get into the ring with me? A professional boxing ring, 18 feet with 4-ounce gloves. If I don't have a tumor, can we make that wager? Plus, if you win $10,000. And now that you know I have $10,000, can I get you to get in the ring with me now? Forget about Barry Jordan. Barry Jordan, if you and Barry Jordan start scrapping, I'm going to tell you something. Troll, little man, I'm going to give Barry Jordan the benefit of the doubt and say he could take care of you 90 seconds. 90 seconds. I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to end it in 45 seconds if we get into the ring. I'm going to hit you, if you agree to get in the ring with me, I'm going to hit you so hard that it's going to be lights out in under 25 seconds. The ring announcer, the cut man, the doctor, they're all going to come in, and you're going to need assistance. So I would be doing you a favor. Barry's going to punish you for 90 seconds. I'm just going to hit you so hard, I'm going to knock you out in the ring. And then, but on the other hand, if you win, you get $10,000 and bragging rights. But you're not going to win. And that's why you don't run your mouth to me. So yesterday when you said Fazio has a tumor over his left eye, would you care to make a wager on that? And then the other thing that you said, you are such a little small-minded man. I don't even, I know you were born a man, but damn, you've never proven it in any way, shape, or form. But when you said I have a tumor over my left eye, where did you get that from? Would you care to elaborate where you saw? I had somebody else saw. I saw the pictures. I noticed it. No, I didn't notice it. Somebody sent me. Good morning. Somebody sent me a note. They noticed it, and I agree. Where do you come up with this stuff? Is your life that shallow? Yeah, it is. That's like a trick question. Your life is that shallow. Where have you ever been since you got back to wherever it was that you are now? Where have you ever been and showed anybody any aspect of reality that you promised? You promised people you're going to blog this whole while. I'm going to blog, you're going to see my photography skills. You have no skills. None at all. You have no skills. Your skills are deceit, half-truths, lies, and the ultimate bologna and cheese with mustard on white bread. That's your skill set. No, you have no skills. You've never shown anybody any of your work ethics. Never. That's true. And so, and the second thing you said is Fazio. You could see him trying to get those girls to come back to my house because he wants to date them. You are such a small-minded man. Not only are you a little man, which is why they call you the little fella, but you're a small-minded man. If I say that I met 3 girls on a beach back in August, and they all had boyfriends, but I'm going to take them out for my birthday and their birthday. Then I met 3 girls on a beach who all had boyfriends, and I'm going to take them out for my birthday or their birthday, which one was the 16th of September. The other girl's father was the 16th of September. My birthday was September 25th. If I say I'm going to take 3 girls out for my birthday, then that's what I'm going to do. But you have to twist it around that I was trying to date those girls. First of all, not one of them did I have the slightest interest in, other than that they were very pleasant and educated women. They're not anything that I was looking for in real life. Nothing. But it doesn't mean we can't be friends, which is the difference between me and you, little man. You have no friends. And when Barry says that, nothing could be more true. That you have no friends, and nobody goes to your channel because they like you. They go to your channel because they don't like you. It's the train wreck in slow motion. That's you, dude. Now, getting back to the great Barry Jordan, I don't know if what he said is true or not. What difference does it make what he said is true or not? He did it to troll you out of your retirement. He nailed your boys to the wall. He made you look like the fool, like the like the moron that you are. You swore you would never come back on YouTube. You swore it was over. And then you broke your own promise. You're not promising me you're not coming back on YouTube. I don't care whether you come on YouTube or not. You promised maybe somebody else that you weren't going back on YouTube. Maybe you promised yourself you weren't going back on YouTube. Maybe you promised whoever you know that you're not going back. You broke all of those promises to all those people that maybe matter to you or you matter to them. I don't think you matter to anybody, though. I don't think for 1 minute that you matter to anybody. You cannot control your small, petty, little insignificant life. YouTube is your life. Why don't you just face it? Why don't you just come on and say, Barry Jordan trolled me. Barry Jordan is a master of manipulation. This is what you don't see. You don't see Barry's master of manipulation. You listen to Barry sing every word to a 3 or 4 or 5 minute song. Listen to him sing every word with every nuance, with every added word after the lyrics ends and there's another word or 2 or 3 words. And he comes he's not looking at notes, he's not looking at screen, he's not looking at song lyrics. He knows in his head where those extra words are going to come in. And he was talking to his girlfriend, and then like 8 seconds after the lyrics ends, and then he went la da da da, because there was a few more words to the song. I don't know the song, I don't know the words, but he hit it. It wasn't after the words started in the music, it was as the words started, or 100th of a second before the words start. Barry Jordan's intellect supersedes the little man's intellect by tenfold. Now, you want to make fun of Barry Jordan? That's between you and him. But when you make fun of me, that's between you and me. And I'm asking you straight up and down. I've proven that I have $10,000. I've proven that I'm willing to hire a ring and a cut doctor and a ring announcer. I've proven that I want to fight you in the ring. I'm proving that I'll do everything possible to get in the ring with you. And I'll even give you $10,000 if you win. And of course, if you lose, you have to give me $10,000. Okay? You are a coward, dude. You want to go after Barry Jordan because he's half your size. And you don't want to fight me because you say I'm too fat. Well, don't worry about my fatness. I'm willing to sign a legal agreement saying I'll get in the ring with you. I'm going to give you every opportunity. I'm going to give you every opportunity for a fair fight. I'm going to give you, I'll give you 3 months to train if that's what you feel that you need to do. It ain't going to make any difference. I'm going to come in and knock you out right off the get-go. It's going to happen. Maybe it'll be, believe me when I tell you what I'm going to do to you. Don't make any bones about it. I don't care about all your martial arts moves and stuff like that. I'm going to hit you so hard that it wouldn't matter even if 2 or 3 punches got to me. I'm going to hit you so hard with my first shot, it's over for you in the ring. So don't be afraid. You keep running your mouth and running your mouth how tough you are and 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 how you're going to beat up Barry Jordan and how you're going to do this and how you're going to... Don't be afraid. Listen, it's always been like this. 2 people get into the ring, the bell rings, 1 person wins, 1 person loses. I'm willing to take that chance, but you're not, because you're a coward. And I'm going to knock out, not only am I going to knock you out as fast as possible, which would put you out of a lot of pain and suffering, but it'll give you the perfect opportunity to go to that orthodontist, dentist, and get that work done that you need so badly. You need a lot of dental work, dude. And after the fight, you'll have plenty of time. You could do it while you're convalescing. You could go back and forth to the dentist once or twice a week while you're convalescing from the loss, because that would destroy your ego. Because your ego refuses to allow you to think that you could lose a fight. Mine allows me to think I could lose a fight, but not with you. Okay, there's a big difference. Losing a fight and losing a fight to you, two different things. The same way you think that you can beat the great Barry Jordan. I think the great Barry Jordan is a scrapper. That is like not the kind of guy you want to get into a street fight with, and that's what you keep saying you're going to do. I'm giving you an opportunity to have a fair and legal fight in a boxing ring with a doctor and a cut man right down with 4-ounce gloves. We're not going to putz around with 8-ounce gloves or 12-ounce. I want 4-ounce gloves. We'll do drug tests and everything before the match, and we'll do I don't know, however many rounds you think it's going to take. You think it's going to take 2 rounds, 3 rounds? We'll do 5, 6, 7 rounds, 8 rounds. I don't care. It ain't going to last that long, but it'll last long enough for me to catch you in the ring. That'll be how long it lasts, because you will be backing up. So I would suggest you start walking backwards a half a mile a day to get those muscles in your legs, you know, back up into par. Mine are in par. Okay, yesterday I worked 8 hours. I moved 20,000 pounds of material all day long. I moved material all over, back and in the container, up and down the steps, back. I painted the ceiling, I painted the walls, I painted the floor. And I'm good to go right now, today. I'm good to go right now, today. And I think you should seriously get off YouTube and give it up, man. You should probably not come back to the Philippines. All you're gonna have is heartaches, but that's up to you. That's the legal aspect of what's gonna happen to you. Of course, you think that nothing is gonna happen to you. Well, who knows? Who knows what the future holds? So do you wanna make that wager? $10,000. $10,000. You saw me hand $10,000 to the Filipinos in front of the bank. You saw me put the $10,000 on the bank teller's desk. You saw me, and that's just one small pile. So don't worry about the money. I got the money. Oh, and by the way, I'll just make a note of this. In about 20 minutes, I'm gonna end this live stream. In about 20 minutes, thank you, Dennis. Dennis Adam, thank you. Oh, Dennis, I'm sorry. I forgot to send you my 8-hour live stream. And I didn't forget. I did an 8-hour private live stream. I'm only sending it to my friends. It didn't render. So it was playing for a minute, shutting off for 20 minutes. And I didn't send it out this morning. I don't know if it rendered, but I'll get with you on that. So my next live stream is going to be from the prawn farm here. We're in the prawn farm now. And I'm going to walk outside and I'm going to talk about the cost of the buffet. I'm going to show you the buffet, which is today. I think these are my favorite foods today. And all of my favorite foods combined. And then I'm going to give everybody an update on the rebar bender. And did I get my money back from Lazada? No. I didn't get it back. So now it is, what day was it? The 21st. They started sending me that the order was canceled. So 8 days. No, I didn't get my money back. So what I did was I had the guy who sold me the rebar bender put it back on, and I bought it. So now Lazada has 193 and 193. That's 386,000 pesos of my money. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my money back from Lazada. So I'll give you the story to scoop the lowdown on the rebar bender. I worked this out with the owner of the shipping company. I explained it to him in a way he could make no mistake that I'm going to give him another chance. Because I'm a nice guy. I keep telling you guys, I'm Mr. Congeniality. I'm the nicest guy I know. And you want to... And I don't depend on anybody else to back me up. I back up my own words. My own promises I back up. And him and I came to an agreement over the course of, not yesterday, but the day before. I spoke with him on the phone for an hour. And I'll go over that in the next live stream. So thanks for watching my video, The Great Barry Jordan. If you're not subscribed, maybe I'll let Dennis or somebody, one of my wrenches, if you could get The Great Barry Jordan's link for his page, that'd be great. Because I want Barry Jordan to succeed. He wants to get a beautiful apartment with a barbecue in the back, so he could do the barbecue thing that he said he wanted to do. I'd like to see him be able to do that. I'd like to see him be able to do that. And I'm going to go get a glass of something to drink. And then I'm going to open up this box of candy in the next live stream and start handing out just a few sticks to the people that work here. And I think that, and then of course I'll give them a nice tip. So Dennis, if you can do that, if you're still here, if you're not, it's not a problem. That guy, Yakking Vet, he's been a troll for a long time. I guess I missed him last time. I remember him for a long time. I remember just about everything. So let me put this over here. And I'm going to go get a glass of juice. Be right back. I'm not going to do that. If Dennis, if you didn't get the link, it's okay, because I'm going to have another live stream in a few minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this live stream. Hey Barry, you are all aces when it comes to trolling the trolls. The Great Barry Jordan. Well, I'll mention you in my next. Maybe I'll when I get home. I got a lot of stuff to do. I have an appointment at 2 and an appointment at 3:15, I think. And I won't be home till 5 or 6, but I'll post the link for your channel. And I heard you have a new channel. I want people to subscribe to that also. So for now, I'm going to wish you guys oh yeah. So to the troll, where do you see that I have a tumor over my eye? Where is that tumor? You lie. You know what I really, when I heard you say that I have a tumor over my left eye, what I was thinking about is if you decide, if you grow a pair and you get into a legitimate legal boxing ring with me with a cut doctor and an announcer and a timekeeper and a scorecard and all that other stuff. If you get into the ring with me, what I was thinking about when you said I have a tumor over my left eye, this is my left eye. I don't see any tumor. But what I was thinking about giving you a knot over your left eye before I knocked you out in the ring. That's what I was thinking about. I'll give you a knot, and then every day you wake up and go, oh, that Fazio gave me a tumor over my left eye. Dude, you have no idea how much I want to fight you in a boxing ring. You have no idea. I know you think you can win. I know you think you have all your martial arts moves and all your kung fu and all that stuff. I'm gonna knock you out so fast you might not even remember getting in the ring. Shit is gonna happen in your head and it's gonna disappear like you might get amnesia. I know you don't think it's possible, but it is possible. And I know you don't think I could do it, but I think I can. And I have good reason to believe that. I don't understand why you have such a big mouth and you're such a frail man with a big mouth. I don't understand that. I don't understand where you get the chutzpah to call people out that you don't even know, to say I have a tumor over my left eye, which is not true. That's not a tumor. That's not a tumor. That's not a tumor. That's just the way my face is shaped. And now you're gonna call me turmeric? You know how many little nuances I could write down on a piece of paper and see you and ask you to say it to my face? And for each one of those there'd be consequences. You know how many of those? You know how long you'd last? One. I just have to pick just one thing that you said when you called. Now, I haven't talked to Daisy, God knows how long, but when you called Daisy a cockroach and that I live in squalor and I have gonococcal bacteria on my counter, or you said you were going to come to my house to collect money, and if you didn't like the answer, you were going to knock me out. I don't think you'll last in the ring with me. Now, I'm being serious now. I don't think you'll go a minute. And most of that is going to be me catching up with you. Because believe me, dude, you got a big mouth. You don't have anything to back it up with. And I don't think you could take a shot. On the other hand, I can't. I could name the people that have knocked me out since I was born. Name them. I will tell you, two of them fought for the heavyweight title of the world out of the three. And then there was one other guy. And he was a fullback for Ohio State football. And he was my partner. And he was my friend. And he knocked me out. And all three of them did it when I wasn't looking. So I can take a shot. Other than that, I've never been knocked out. So I think I could knock you out, though. I think I could knock you out. So take that to your lawyer, take that to your operatives, put it all in a big giant pile. And one thing that Barry, you should really listen to Barry, is that you should probably not come back to the Philippines, which is up to you. It's your choice. But I don't think the Philippines is where you need to be. Because what I'm going to guarantee you, that there is a guy named Jimmy. I do believe that if someone funded his time for his lost income for work or whatever, and a vacation to the island that you may go to, and if you were sleeping with his wife, I do believe Jimmy would file charges if everything was carte blanche. And I think we could make that happen. So don't worry about what Barry says as far as Jimmy is concerned. I have it on good faith that we could sponsor a trip for the great Jimmy Jeniston. We could sponsor a trip to your island so he could press the charges. So if you want to come back, it ain't going to cost Jimmy anything to go there and take care of business. Don't worry about what Barry says. I don't know what Barry says is true or not. But if Jimmy has even the slightest inkling to put you in jail, and well, you should be for dating a married woman, in my opinion. It's the law in the Philippines, right? You're always into the law. Everything is the law with you. You said this, that's against the law, you're going to jail, blah, blah, blah. I can guarantee you that Jimmy Jeniston's trip from wherever he is to your island when you get back, if he wants to press charges, his entire trip, food, transportation, and if he has a job, whatever he makes on a daily basis, it's all going to be carte blanche. Guaranteed. So don't worry about it. Just tell me that you want to get in a ring with me. Stop being a coward. Stop running your mouth. Stop talking about I have tumors over my eyes. You're going to call me Turmeric. From now on, he's going to be Mr. Turmeric. Dude, do you realize how stupid you are? Do you realize that there are people out there in this world that you will start running your mouth to, and the conversation would last? Not like me. I'm conversing. I'm having a conversation with you. There are people in this world that would walk up to you and you would run your mouth for 0.5 seconds. And they would do things to you that you couldn't possibly imagine. There are people out there, one of the guys that knocked me out, for instance, he could beat up 3 guys, 3 big, fully grown men in under 4.5 seconds. I saw him do it. There are people out there, imagine if just one guy was pounding on you for 4 or 5 seconds after you started running your mouth. Imagine if he could knock out 3 grown men over 200 pounds. And imagine what some of those guys out there could do to you. And this is why you do this, and then you don't leave the house. You don't leave the house, you don't go anywhere. You don't live stream from anywhere. Dude, I walked 5 kilometers this morning by myself. I'll walk that much maybe later on by myself. I walk down the beach by myself. I do both ways up and down. I go swimming by myself. I'm not a paranoid little man like you with a big mouth. I can back it up. That's the difference between me. Did you ever back up even one? Did you ever back up even 1 minute of showing people that you can do actual physical work? No. It's always the pictures before. Supposedly work needs to be done, and then you talk about that you're doing the work, and then there's no pictures after and you've done the work. You're a liar, dude. I don't believe you've done any work at all. I don't see any videography or picture taking of work. You lie about everything. That's your nature. You're a liar. Barry Jordan said it. The great Barry Jordan said you're a liar. Nothing is more true than that. Whatever Barry Jordan said that came out of his mouth that dragged you out of retirement, he trolled you, dude. He beat you at your own game. And now I am asking you to get into a professional boxing ring with me, and we can settle our disagreements. And if you win, you take $10,000 home with you. I'll pay for the ring. Whether whoever wins or loses, I'll pay for the ring. The $10,000 is pure profit. But you're a coward, dude. You won't do that. I know you won't do it. You know you won't do it. It's called risking all. And in your case, you wouldn't be risking anything. There's going to be some guy there telling me to stop. So it's not like you're in a street fight where you've been down and there's 6 guys kicking your rib break. You can hear your ribs breaking. You ever get broken ribs from somebody kicking you? You can hear them break inside. They go boom, boom, like that. You ever hear your cheekbone break? You can hear your cheekbone break too. Very distinctive sounds. Especially when you have 6 or 8 guys kicking you in Jersey City Stadium and they're all bouncers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a very distinctive sound. But you don't have to worry about that. I can only hit you with my hands and until the referee says, hey, pulls me off you. Hey, stop that. He's unconscious. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. I gotta go. I'll do now it's getting nice and crowded in here. I'm gonna do a live stream and then I'll talk about my rebar bender. They didn't send back my money and I spent another 193,000 pesos. So yeah, I'm broke. Not yet, but you know, I can only do this 2 more times and then that bank account's gonna be empty. Little man, I'm begging you, grow a pair. See if you could put some, you know, like they got Rogaine, which by the way, you should buy some Rogaine. They got Rogaine, but see if you could put the little Rogaine on the boys. Just get a little eyedropper and drop some down on the boy, because you only got one anyway. So just put a drop of Rogaine on there. Maybe it'll turn you into a real man. A real man. You are such a sleazy little man. I don't think you could ever be. And one more thing I want to say: your time to shine, your time to excel, your time to really live life has come and gone. It's over for you, dude. You can't walk. You can't climb ladders. You can't walk on the roof. You don't even know how to trim a tree. Dude, your time to shine in the sun has come and gone. And even if you wanted to, I don't think you could get back into shape. So, but I'll give you a 3-month lead of working out every day in the gym so that you won't say it wasn't a fair fight when we get in the ring. It ain't going to make a difference. No, it ain't going to make a difference. But I'll give you 3 months to work out. And then we'll make the arrangements for the ring and sign the documents. You know, if I get hurt, I relieve the ring announcer and everybody event. When you also, of course, I'd have to forgive you if you hurt me. That's funny. That is really funny. But anyway, let's do this. Let's just show the world that you, just before you die, because we're getting older, right? You're 67, I'm 66. Just before you die, you had a moment of manhood for the first time in your life. It could be like an epiphany of, I was a man for a minute, and then Fazio knocked me out. Because I am going to knock you out if you get in the ring with me. Make no mistake about it. I gotta go. I gotta go outside now and gonna go blog the prawn farm, and then I'm gonna tell you about my conversation with the shipper and Lazada. I hate Lazada. I've kind of grown fond of the shipper a little bit. I feel sorry for him more than anything else. And I'll tell you why in the live stream. So thanks for watching my video. And if you see a tumor on my eye, let me know. Because that little fella, he can't do a video without mentioning me and Barry. Because his life is absolutely, when you add his entire life up, his entire life is Michael Fazio and Barry Jordan. And Barry Jordan and Michael Fazio. That's it. That's it. He's got nothing to come back to in the Philippines. He's got nothing where he is, and that's really close to being taken away from you as well. Bye-bye for now. I'm Pink Hermie from the Philippines, baby. From Mr. Congeniality himself, Michael Fazio. In the Philippines, baby. Bye-bye for now.